for here? Something right here. Well, we're gonna AoE these guys. There's the piece I needed. And we have survived. Oh, 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 we still need something from right around here. What is this? Nothing. Just didn't uncheck it from the... Oh, somebody just got that copper node. Boo! Boo, says I. Alright, what am I looking for here? I've got more treasure. Collect a strong box. It's probably inside the walls. I'm gonna have to go around, it looks like. Brigand Slayer completed. One thing, if you're a new player, it's never a bad thing to kill anytime you're in an area like with brigands or spiders or wolves or bears or something. You have deeds that are tied to kill quests. So even if you finish the quest for these things, there's nothing wrong with continuing to slaughter them, because eventually you're going to want to end up coming back to get the deeds for things, because that's how you get your racial traits. And lockbox. And then I still need the puppy. Is that Maduros? It's gotta be Maduros. If I had to guess. It might be Maduros. It might not be Maduros. It might just be somebody who happens to have the same name as Maduros. It is Maduros. That's awesome. Let's see. What quest do I have up in here? Blackwood Thieves. Don't quite remember where this quest leads. Somewhere around here is the key I need. Oh, it's this guy right here. It's definitely this guy. David Ludwig says currently playing Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader and loving every minute of it. Oh, Rogue Trader's awesome. I did my playthrough in December. I'm hoping I can squeeze in the DLC in September, but because it's not a main launch, it's going to depend on what other stuff I need to get done for the time. But the ledger, I already have the ledger, so I think we're good to go to just go do turn-ins. But I love Rogue Trader. I like all the Owlcat games. Owlcat makes good games. They don't have a big budget. They don't do nearly enough voiceovers. The voice acting they do have in their games is really well done. I will always be happy to play an Owlcat game. Gosh darn it, there's so many people harvesting. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow morning is it Saturday tomorrow? You know what? We might. I'm doing No Man's Sky at the 11 a.m. slot. But Chris isn't here tomorrow morning. I might get up early and do an early morning coffee stream with Lotro. Oh! Depends on what the weather's like tomorrow morning, because if it rains tonight, I'll have to do a bunch of chores in the morning. In which case, I won't be able to do that.
What can I do for you? Can I speak with you a moment?
Collect the treasure. Is that an untouched? Ah! Untouched copper node. Rogue Traders, I think like all their games, it's just so big. Like it's terrifying to think about going back and doing another playthrough, because you could have a completely different experience if you went, like I went Iconoclast, which is like the the goody two shoe decisions. Like there's so many companions. I thank Jay, the pirate lady, because she's super sexy. Definitely love her as a romance option. And then I have your the alien sniper chick. Rogue Trader's a good game. For those people out there who like CRPGs, if you haven't played it yet, you really should. It was really rough at launch. Like there were a lot of performance issues and some bugs, but that's Owlcat's a small team. You know, it's their third game. They've polished it all up now. It's a really good game, and it's the first time I ever did anything in the Warhammer world, and now I'm like super stoked because I'm gonna be playing Space Marine 2 because
I'm sorry, did you need something?
it's just a really good game.
What do you need?
We're gonna take the Vitality one. Oops, we got Jeweler's Scroll Case. I don't care about that. What's the robe look like? Ooh, that robe's not bad. That robe is not bad looking. I may hold on to that robe for cosmetics. Robe of Fleetness. Oops, I got another turn in.
How can I be of service?
I'll take the maximum power. Back to talk to Ellie once again. How populated are the legendary servers? Packed. They're so packed that the servers have crashed a few times here and there. There's so many people playing. It's pretty freaking awesome. But I don't play with other people. But if you want to play with other people, you can. I play solo, so this is like the first time I've ever done this where I'm not running a community while I'm playing. I'm just happy to I'm gonna be here by myself. I may join some other people's groups if they want to do dungeons at some point. But I am not looking out for. I'm just here to play by myself. What's the axe look like? Ew, that's hideous. Sword's not bad. Neither one of these weapons is a cool look, so I will probably just take the hand axe and sell it.
Might I take a moment of your time?
When Skunkwood took me to Blackwald's encampment in the Chetwood, I met Jagger Jack. He's training wolves for the Blackwalds, and he keeps most of them deep in the ruins in the north part of the woods. If we're going to put a stop to the Blackwalds, then we need to do a little mischief of our own. Well, I don't want to do this, mind you, but we need to stop them wolves before they're used against Combe. Major Cartwell can help us, and will. Talk to him at his house up on the hill south of Combe's center, and tell him that I need poison to kill the wolves. I have no idea, Ben. I don't worry about traits. It's sort of a fluff part of the game that doesn't really impact your gameplay at all whatsoever. It's just fluff. My recommendation would be to pick the things you want and just go with it, because there's really no impact on your gameplay unless you plan on raiding. And then it's no different than any other raid guide in the world. Everybody's going to have opinions. There's no such thing as a right way or a wrong way. There are simply lots of different ways. But I don't know. I can't answer that question. I have tons of guides in my playlist, but not trait guides, because that's literally a part of the game that I'm just like, whatever. I like determination. I like a little bit of empathy. I like a little bit of this, that, and the other.
Hello there.
Hey, they got herself in trouble, did she? No, I've been near the wooded lake to gather herbs and such. Something's got the animals spooked up for certain. If this is going to help make things right between Ellie and the Combe folk, I'll help. Well, I think I know just the thing. But I'll need some fresh honey, blackwort root, and several red berries. Got you covered, brah. Brenner said, new player here. Tried a few characters on standard server. Was wondering if legendary servers are a good option as a new player. Hell yeah, they're a good option for new players. One of the big benefits to the legendary server is there's a massive amount of people playing at the low levels of the game. So if you want to group up with other people to do low level content, you'll find tons of people. So there's a matchmaking system. I gotta remember how to bring it up now. Is it Shift I? No. How do you bring up the instance finder? I'm trying to remember now. Gosh darn it. I don't remember how to open up the skirmish instance finder thingy. System menu, crafting panel. Give me a second. I'm going to open it up and I was going to talk about the... But I haven't played so long. I don't remember how to open up the stinking instance thing. Instance finder. Here we are. I forget what the keybind is. So there's an instance finder matchmaker tool that you can use. So one of the big benefits to the legendary server is that there's lots of people doing this low level content. If you go to the live servers, the free to play servers, those are antiquated servers. So all the population is end game heavy. They're all at the cap. Not very many people are playing low level alts. So the big thing is, like, if you want to play with other people, I don't particularly care to, if I group with people or not. I'm happy to solo the game just because I love Lotro and it's a cool place to hang out. It's a chill game to play while I'm streaming with the community. Not a big deal to me, but that's the main difference. Ben says, are we talking about the same thing? Traits look like main talent builds. So are you talking class traits or are you talking virtue traits, Ben? There's two different traits. I was speaking about virtue traits. Were you speaking about class traits, the skill trees? If you're speaking about these, I do have guides for these. They're a little antiquated. They're about 1.5 years old, but I have guides for pretty much all the classes, and I talk about like the difference in these. However, some things have changed in the last 1.5 years. Like the lore masters, as an example, with the red line, they no longer can summon pets in the red line. That's a change that happened while I was away. So, like, a couple of things might be outdated in my guides, but I have a ton of guides. There's a playlist below. If you're watching over on Twitch, on YouTube, there's a playlist for Lotro, and it's got a few hundred videos in it. Chris says the 64 bits. Oh yeah, the post I did earlier today, we streamed like 3+ hours this morning. Smooth as silk. It's so amazing. You're welcome, Bernard. David Lindley says, anybody played Guild Wars? I have played Guild Wars. And Guild Wars 2. They're okay. I like 1 more than I liked 2. I played every single expansion for the first game. What quest is this?
Hello there.
Oh, this is the Staddle quest. I'm going to ignore that. I don't want to turn that in yet. Are Brawler and Mariner good? I've never played them, so I can't answer if they are good or not. Like, I think good is a very subjective term. Good is very subjective. Like, some people love the Warden. I loved the... Whoa! Shit, I'm gonna fall off. I loved the Warden when it came out. Around Mirkwood or whenever that was. And I hate the Warden now. I would not play the Warden if you paid me. I thought it was very good back in the day. I don't think it's good anymore. But other people absolutely love the Warden. Let's kill all these. I need the hides. Does this game have dynamic weather? No. What did I just get? Precision? No, I got Find the Path. That's my speed buff. No! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! I don't fuck with ring wraiths. I'm getting that level 20 title, everybody. Yes, the combos annoy the hell out of me. That's why I always say good is very subjective, because stuff like that is like, it is a good class for the people who like button mashing. I'm not one of those people. I mean, you still have to mash buttons here, but it's not, it's, you know, it's not as annoying as needing to do combos for everything. That Wraith is still down there. I wonder what the aggro range on those is. Toasty says it's the 3rd Wraith. You haven't run into a single one yet? Nice. The only reason we killed the first one is because we had allies nearby. Yeah, there's copper. We need to get the root now. That's the last thing we need. Must be my aftershave, says Farfruffle. Could be. Waff de gato. Parfum de gatos. Es la esencia de gatos. Con unos de los pelitos. Don't fall off the waterfall. There's a note. There's a note on the ground, and I'm gonna grab it. Please let me get it. It's a rich one, too. Oh, I really didn't kill it? See, that's a perfect example. RoboBlazer says he loves the Warden combos. They can make me shiver. Oh, there's black work. Totally need to dismount here and take care of this. Suckers! Alright, all around this... Oh, they're all down in here. Okay, we're good. Let's kill some wolves while we're here. It says they can necessarily have an XP boost from the item store. I don't know about the item store, but I have an item in my inventory as an example. Right here, enhanced XP supply, which I should probably use actually. And I think you can probably use your destiny points if you want to use those as well. And I think if you're VIP, I think you automatically get, because we're VIPs, we automatically get rest XP that accumulates over time, but you have to be logged out for it to take effect. Oh, node just popped. See if I can get it. And then we can go do our turn in. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this. Is that person chopping that Rowan? They are. They did. Okay. Just double check, guy. Finally getting some copper. That's just nice. Alright, let's hurry back with the poison. Robo says, would love to try the brawler, wouldn't mind paying, but would need to try it for a bit first. Well, you can't, so your next best option is to go find someone who has some gameplay of a brawler. And my suggestion would be basically, if you've played a monk in any other game, it's the same thing here. It's a monk. It's a fist-based character. It's not complex. But yeah, if you need to see gameplay, you'll have to go watch somebody's video because you can't preview stuff like that. The Mariner and the Brawler are paid because they are new classes. They're premium classes. Ah,
How
there
can
you
I
are.
be of service?
Just be a moment, I'll have the poison for you. Be careful with this, though. It won't hurt you or I, nor even the little folk, except make us mildly ill, but the normal woodland creatures will suffer greatly if you don't use caution. Return to Ellie and let her know the poison is ready. Alright, we're going to deliver this, and then I will need to step out briefly for a moment, because I hear a cat fight going on in my kitchen. I don't know who's beating up on whom, but I may have to separate some cats. Mommy's not home right now, so they are out in the house by themselves, and it sounds like they're being naughty. I've heard bodies slamming in the door like 3 times now. Usually it's Frodo and Smeagol beating up on somebody. Because they get pissed because they want to go outside, and Mommy's not home to supervise them, so we don't let them out without supervision. So they get grumpy and they start attacking. Either each other or like Lucas, because they'll beat up on Lucas because Lucas is a big pansy.
What do you need?
You have the poison from Cartwell. I trust him. Now that we have the poison, we may be ready to strike at the Blackwoods and their Chetwood home.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alright, I'll leave this for you guys to read through while I go check on all of the kitty cats. I will be back in a moment.